Hi everyone. So after a hiatus, we're back to working on this pump problem for a two-component urethane system, two different pump setup, pumping component A and pumping component B, using a switch that controls both systems at the same time, as well as the modified gun that we're using to feed component A and component B into the back through a cartridge, and then we're going to use a one-to-one mix head so we can run that. We had a bunch of problems that we anticipated in some degree, but the flow rates through the tubing, you find that the speed and the back pressure generated by this nozzle limits what the flow rate can be through here. So for the purposes of running right now, we're setting the speeds down to about 30 milliliters per minute at a rate of 40 RPM. And we've got them configured so we can individually run the pumps, and we'll start to feed material into the head individually. All of the heads are filled. And then what we can do is simply go, as we've said previously, into the remote mode, and we'll enable remote operation here. Now we can control this via our feed switch. And we are now starting to eject material. So for the purposes of this trial, we will simply fill some urethane molds here, and we'll run both at the same time, and we'll look at how we can pump. This is running at a low fill volume. Each of these molds is probably only about 5 or 6 milliliters. And we're finding that the pressure is enough to, when you stop pumping, you see that it still flows for a significant amount of time. So we have to find a way to change that back pressure setting. But we can try and increase this flow speeds here, so we're going to come out of that mode. We're going to go back to our setup. We'll increase the flow rate to 50, jump into setup, increase the flow rate to 50 as well. Jump back out, look in the run screen, see that we've gone to 50 on that, 50 on this. Go back into remote operation. And now we can, again, run it from the control switch. We're going to play around and see what we can accomplish for increased speeds and a way of automatic doing some suck back to control the overrun, because again you'll see that as we run near the end, the flow continues, largely due to the expansion of the pump pressure built up within the system. So we have to do some kind of a suck back in order to be able to relieve that pressure. Otherwise, the pressure in these lines is maintained, and the system will continue to flow for some period of time until it loses pressure. And as you can see, it's losing pressure now. But that flows too much material. Okay, we'll be back to you shortly. Thanks.